Hi, this is David Worth, Director of Photography on Bloodsport and Director of Kickboxer.
Hi, my name is Frank Dukes. Some of you might recognize my name from the movie Bloodsport. Jean-Claude Van Damme portrays me in the movie.
Hello, everyone. This is Ernie Reyes Sr., the star in Surf Ninjas, and I played the character as Zatch.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Ernie Reyes Jr. from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and you're listening to The Justin Harvey Show. Cowabunga, dude.
This is Sarah McMahon, UFC women's fighter.
This is Mohamed Kisi, alias Don Po, in the movie Kickboxer with Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Hi, this is Tony Luke Jr., a.k.a. Joey the Nail Nardone.
Hi, I'm Don the Dragon Wilson, also known as Jake Ray from Blood Fist.
Hello, this is Haskell Von Anderson III. I was Winston Taylor in the movie Kickboxer. You're listening to Justin Ray Harvey. Justin Ray Harvey's life is a different culture. It's a different world. You better come to terms with that, or you won't last a heart.
What's up? It's your girl Julie Marie Darbouze, and you're listening to Justin Harvey.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of the Justin Harvey Show. Hope everyone's having a great evening. Grab your cup of coffee, grab your dinner, whatever you need to grab, because this is going to be one heck of a show today. Today I have music sensation and artist/actress Julie Marie. How are you doing tonight, Julie?
I'm great. How are you?
That's awesome. To start off the show, can you tell my audience a little bit of where you come from and what inspires you to do music, and talk about your song Generation, because I checked it out on YouTube the other day, and it's an awesome song.
Yes, thank you. So, well, originally I'm from New Hampshire. I was born and raised there, and just recently, a few months ago, I came out to California to pursue my career in acting and modeling and singing and everything. But I didn't want to singer at first. It was a funny story. I was in church one day, and I was probably just sitting, on the side, like singing to the worship song, and then the pastor called me up, and he's like, Julie, come sing. I'm very shy at first, so then I was like, I was getting red, and I was like, I don't want to go up and sing, but I did with the guitar player. And then after that, he went up to my dad and was like, your daughter has a beautiful voice. Did you not know that? But I was like, no, this is the first time I've ever heard her sing. So after that, I got a singing coach, and ever since I think I was around 12 or 11, but I've been doing modeling since I was 7 and 4. I've done that since I was little, but I just got into the singing now. And so we moved out here to LA to pursue it, and since I came here, we got my manager, we got, everything set for my EP, which is my album, to come out this summer, and we released the first single, Generation. To me, I wanted to make that song because, especially as teenagers, we're often so misunderstood and so just degraded almost. So I wanted to make this song almost kind of like an anthem for us younger kids, because I'm 16, so that, we really don't care. You say, we're more than just what you think. We're so intelligent. We're so beyond our years. So I kind of want to be very opinionated, something a lot of teenagers can relate to.
And what I think is awesome, too, Julie, is I read somewhere where you did a concert for anti-bullying as well.
Yes, I did anti-bullying. I think I opened for Eric Bellinger and Raison. And, that was last week I opened, because bullying is, especially nowadays, bullying is, so rough and, especially in schools and stuff. So I'm a big supporter of that, and, it was my pleasure. I was so happy to do it. So, yeah.
That's amazing. And, you have a lot of followers on Twitter and on Facebook. I think you're going to be like the next Miley Cyrus, so to speak.
Thank you. I hope so. It's just all about, keeping your poise and, having, staying focused on what you want and making sure, your priorities are straight. And it's just all about knowing where you come from and not forgetting, your background. I've done, I just got into singing now. Before, I did JCPenney, and I did, I did modeling for, a bunch of, bridal places and acting. So it's just making sure, not sticking to one thing and, being as, diverse as you can.
Mm-hmm. Now, tell us some of your musical inspirations. Was like, for example, like Aaliyah, or who was some of your favorite artists of all time that inspired you to do this?
Yes, actually named one. Aaliyah is probably my number one. I really admire her and everything she does, even like the sense of style. Like, I always have my flannel tied around me. But definitely Aaliyah. The next would probably be Rihanna and Sierra and MJ too. MJ's always an inspiration for everyone, but for me especially. I grew up, like, my dad had him, like, his music around the house all the time, so I kind of, like, grew up with Michael. But, yeah, like, Michael, Aaliyah, Rihanna, Sierra, just, like, those people. And Miley, too. She's getting big right now, so I like her. I like her music.
Yeah, I could see you actually being possibly the next Miley Cyrus. I mean,
Thank you.
If you get to that point, how would that make you feel?
I'd be so happy because I've been working so hard for this ever since I was little. And I don't even go to school anymore. I do homeschool because I'm so busy with everything, and it'd just be a dream come true.
Yeah. I was going to ask you that. You know, how, like, that was going to be my next question. Was like, how is school life and having friends and having to juggle a music career and school and all together, because it's got to be rough.
It's difficult. It is difficult, but I like school, so like I can balance it pretty well. But you don't really have time for friends that much because you go from studio to the dance studio to the booth and back to rehearsal. Then you go to like performances and you go to events, and you're very busy day to day. There's something every day that goes on. It's just a choice of whether you want to go or not. But like, I have a schedule planned out. I get my homework done, get my schoolwork done, because school's, like, education is so important. So I make sure I put that on the top of, like, my priority list. And it's just about just knowing what you want. You know what I mean? If you want to become this, there's steps you have to do that. So education is definitely very big. And with a friend, I have friends in the industry, and it's good to have friends in the industry because they kind of understand what you're going through, and they can help you with certain decisions and what you're making and whatnot.
Yeah. It's always good to have good friends behind you and good support, in these times, because it's, you're still very, very young, which is a good thing, which is on your side, but it's still very, very rough.
Especially, I've experienced it. A lot of people seem to be very jealous of the success that you make. So it's just good to have, open eyes and don't be fooled so easily.
Well, I've always heard the more successful you'll be, the more people will be jealous, and that is true. But in the end, you will know who your true friends are.
Yeah, it really is. And like one quote that I always use is, like you really know who your true friends are once you become so successful, because I actually love the haters because like they hate for a reason. You know what I mean? If I had no haters, I'd kind of be like, oh, well, like, maybe say they don't like me. But when you have haters, they like something that they want that they're jealous of. So I kind of like that.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of gives you that extra push to do it even more. It's like, it's like, because, like, with me, I don't do this show to be famous. I do it because I love talk radio, and I've had several celebrities on my show, and I've had people tell me because I have a disability that I would never, ever have my own radio show. Yeah,
something I always tell, like, my fans, too, like, don't listen to people say, like, because if I listened to what people told me, like, I know I wouldn't be where I am today. So it's just knowing, I always tell my fans, just be yourself, and, don't listen to what people tell you, because half the time they just know that you're going to, like, be more successful than them, and they just don't want you to, like, be bigger than them. But at the end of the day, you do this for you and what you love, so, you don't do it for other people.
Exactly, because life is too short. Do what you love.
Yes, I agree completely.
And also, let's touch on this a little bit. You're also an actress, and I heard that you were in a Disney Channel movie. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Oh, yeah, I've done some guest appearances, yes, on Disney shows, and I've also done my own, or in a movie called You Should Be a Model, by a European director. He's amazing. I've done so many commercials from, like, Play Place, Toys, and Sonia's Bridal, and David's Bridal, and all these different stuff. So many commercials, like, countless. But I kind of drifted away towards the acting. I came to California to act, and then that thing happened in the church, and then I was like, oh, well, maybe I was destined to sing.
So tell us a little bit of the background of the film.
Yeah, so it should be coming out. It's a year and a half, so it's basically almost a documentary, almost on how people just say you have to be tall and skinny to be a model. You have to be, like, whatever, like 5'9", I know, and you have to be, you know, like, less than 100 pounds or whatever. And this movie kind of is showing you how you don't have to be that. You don't have to fit the standards to be a model. You don't have to be Caucasian. You don't have to be Asian. You know what I mean? It's kind of like you can be very diverse. You can be a model any age, any shape, you know. So it's kind of like more of like and it's also, there's a part of it that's also on like how to become that, like kind of like following your journey almost. Yeah.
So, I mean, off the top of your head, can you name some of the Disney shows that you've been featured in?
Yes, one was called Lab Rats. Yes, it was Lab Rats.
I believe I've heard that one. I need to really check that one out.
Yeah.
Because I'm still, you know, I'm like 28 years old, but, you know, I'm still like a little kid at heart, you know.
That's same with me. It's so me.
So, because, I mean, I watch like Boy Meets World and Disney shows and cartoons, and it's amazing. So I need to check that out. So.
I love TV shows too. Like, I'm always watching, like, my favorite show is like Vampire Diaries. Like, I'm always watching like those like gory shows. It's so bad.
Yeah, I like stuff like that too, and I've been watching Charmed on Netflix too. So.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen that yet. I'm so busy. Like, my DVR is like 3-4 weeks behind on shows.
But you know, what is like your ultimate goal, like 5 years from now?
My ultimate goal definitely would to be a pop star and just, you know, follow my dreams out. Yeah.
I could probably see you probably in 5 years at the the music awards doing something.
Can you repeat that?
I said in 5 years or so I could see you at the music awards.
Oh yes, definitely. I went to the Oscar viewing party and the Grammys, but ultimately, yes, to be nominated, definitely, to especially win one would be definitely a great honor. So that's why I've been working so hard at getting my EP out, to have everyone, all my fans listen to it, and just, you know, brand that and expose it so I can get the exposure I need.
Yeah, exactly. And if you get the right exposure by the right people, all these doors can open up wider for you than you can possibly imagine.
Yes, definitely.
So, because I'm still kind of struggling with the same thing with my radio show, because I would love to take this radio show, you know, internationally. You know.
Yes, especially international. Most of my fans are international, just because my dad being from Haiti, you know, the Caribbean, and my mom on, you know, Italian. So, especially, I think a celebrity isn't a celebrity if they're only in the States. I think a celebrity is international. So that's definitely one of my main goals, is to, I know I'm starting my tour soon. One place I definitely want to go is Dubai. It's so beautiful there, but especially to go to different countries and see the different cultures. I want to incorporate that in a lot of my music too, so.
Yeah, and I was gonna tell you something real quick, Julie. I was talking to a friend of mine that I work with, David Levitt. I work with him on the missing and abducted and finding missing children and missing adults. And I was telling him that I was excited about this interview. But anyways, I asked him, I said, have you ever met Julie before? He said, yeah. He said, I used to, talk and hang with her quite a bit. And I said, you know what, David, for the first time in my life, I'm jealous of you.
He's such a humble man. Yeah, he's definitely helped me, especially he was in the church a lot, and he's definitely been a great family friend, and, everything that, and part of our journey, too, he's been along on it, him and Shirley, they've been great people. But, yeah, Dave is so nice.
But, yeah, not only do I do this radio show, but I work, with him side by side on the Internet. Anything that David's ever needed, I'm always there. Yeah, that's great, though. I love helping people. Like, I have my own foundation, too, called You Are Not Alone, and I started it back in 2010 when Haiti had the major earthquake, and I've never been there until, I wasn't there prior to that, but I went in a year ago, and I had my Sweet 16, and I raised money, and instead of getting, presents or gifts, and I went to Haiti that next month, and I raised about, a good $1,000-something, and I transverted the money over, and for $1 US is $8 there, which is, a lot for them. So I went there for about 2 months, and, had my foundation up, and just did a lot of charity work, and all the orphanages, and, the schools, and it was just really great. I love giving back so much. And it seems like to me that, having this lifestyle, how do you sleep? It would be crazy. I know, I really don't sleep. Sometimes I get home, I have to go from studio to, dance rehearsal to an event, and I get home later, and I have to get up early for homework tomorrow, so, you get used to it. You really don't sleep. Sometimes I'll come home at 3, 4 in the morning, and I literally won't be tired. But there's some days when I kind of need a nap, and I'm you know what? Maybe I can't go to this event because I might pass out. Wow. I don't know how you do it, and I commend you on it though. Thank you. You definitely have to want to do it. If you didn't want to do it, then I don't think you would. But if someone if you have a passion for it, I have a burning passion, to do what I do. So as long as you have that and what you want to do, then you'll be fine. Have you had the opportunity to meet some of your favorite singers, or with you being in this profession, have you had the opportunity to meet people that you've actually idolized or wanted to meet? Yeah, I have. Well, not Aaliyah and my MJ, but I've met Neo. He's a great R&B singer. I met him at P. Diddy's party, the pre-Grammy event, and because I love the R&B, and meeting him, getting to talk with him, and he gave me some really good advice on the whole R&B industry, and what angles to come in from, and what to expect. So that was very, very great. And I met Rihanna, but it wasn't a didn't have time to talk to her, just kind of a picture kind of moment. But she's beautiful, she's gorgeous. But yeah, that's who I've met so far. That's amazing, and with you taking this path, you're going to meet more and more stars. I feel it in my bones. So. Yes, I agree. So wow, you're only 16 years old. You're already 16. This talented. Wow. Yes, thank you. So what did you do to prepare this so young? Did you take singing lessons? Yes, I do. Those kind of lessons that are continuous. So I go to singing. I still go every few days, and acting I still go. It's kind of just to continually grow. And with my range and everything. So yeah, I'll always do vocal lessons when I'm in the studio, and kind of an ongoing process. But yes, I still do them. Wow, that's amazing. And well, like I said, I can't wait to actually see you on TV and say, I know her. Yes, yes. I'll be I know Justin Harvey. I did an interview with him. So, I mean, if there's anything I can ever do to help you get exposure, I will definitely do it, Yes, for sure. I'll definitely let you know. My EP
still in the works now, but it'll be done by summer. So definitely, obviously, I'll give that to you, and let you listen to it and see it. But the video for Generation is up on YouTube, and it's on iTunes, so we're starting off with that so far.
Hey, and ladies and gentlemen, you can also follow her on Facebook and Twitter, correct?
Yes, Facebook and Twitter at Julie Marie, or Twitter is the Julie Marie, and then Instagram, it's Julie Marie Music. I'm mostly on Instagram. I love Instagram.
I do too. The only problem I have with Instagram is it's not available on computer desktops. I know. I mean, I have a phone, but where I'm visually impaired, it's easier for me to sit at a desktop or laptop than to use a phone. So, but if they had a desktop version, I would probably be on Instagram a lot more.
Yeah. I think maybe they'll update it soon, but I noticed that too. Sometimes I go on my computer and I'm like, wait, why can't I upload a picture?
So, what's your favorite movie of all time? Just curious.
My favorite movie of all time would have to be The Purge or Cheaper by the Dozen.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Both great flicks.
Yeah,
now,
I love them both.
Are you into martial arts films as well? Or
yes, I started a new movie. It's untitled yet. It's a new project I'm working on. It's my first action movie. I'm really excited. I did some training now to get up. But I'm excited for that a lot. It's a movie that I'm actually shying away from the whole Disney kind of scene and the comedy and nice sweet girl. So it's kind of like an intense scene for me, but I was really happy that I did it.
Wow. And eventually I could probably see you working with, I'm just thinking off the top of my head here, Raven Simone.
Yeah, I haven't met her yet, but all of my friends are friends with her, so I'm like, come on, let me meet her already.
And believe it or not, she started very young. She was on The Cosby Show.
Yeah, she was on the pub, then she ended up having her own show on Disney, too.
So, I mean, you have a lot of opportunities.
Yes, thank you.
And I'm proud to know you, and and I do thank my friend David Levitt for help coordinating and making this happen. So.
Yes, for sure. David's an amazing guy, so I'm glad that he got us to connect.
Oh yeah, and I'm teaching him technology. It's not an easy job, to be honest, but he'll learn.
Yeah.
Because I've kind of taken him under my wing, because I got to admit, I'm a computer nerd, so.
Yeah.
But do you have any final thoughts before I let you go? Because I don't want to take up too much of your time.
No, yeah, that's all. Just want to say thank you for giving me the opportunity to be on your show and, share my music and, my thoughts with you and everyone who's listening. So it was a great opportunity for me. I'm looking forward to doing it again.
Oh, absolutely. And Julie, I hope that I get the honor and pleasure to work with you someday, because I would love,
for sure.
I would love to put together some kind of benefit concert for people with cerebral palsy or something.
Yeah.
So. But thank you for being on the show, and I will be talking to you again soon.
Okay, thank you. You too, Justin.
No, stop, don't, I swear that's all I ever hear you people say. But this is our generation, ain't no time for all